Yes, it is important to actually give a trade a second chance, because now you do understand that the directional bias is that the sellers are into the market, and you do understand that the volume is favoring what? The sellers, in a sense where you're actually anticipating sales on a specific trade that you're actually looking at. So in a sense where let me give you guys a scenario of the trade that I took earlier today, right? So what I was waiting to see on this trade is I wanted to see price break below this area, because around that same area was an area of interest based off it being what? A support level. So I wanted to see price break this area so we can have a rally to the downside. And of course, I was actually aiming to make like an impulse execution as soon as price reaches this area. So now what happened was I took my impulse entry, right? Price dropped massively to the downside, and then we have a huge pullback that just came into the markets, right? And this huge pullback actually stopped me out, right? This pullback actually stopped me out from this point here. So now this is where the question comes in. At this entry, I actually lost about $30, right? I lost $30 on this pullback that actually happened, but I did realize that we still had very good momentum for the buyers, for the sellers rather. We still had very good momentum for the sellers. So what I wanted to do is I wanted to give this trade a second chance if it does come back to my area of interest. So I moved it here, and I told myself that I was definitely going to give this trade a second chance as soon as price decides to come back to my area of interest. It might either be waiting for a candle to close outside the range or making another impulse execution, because if it does come back to this zone, that signifies that what? The sellers are actually into this market, right? So just there, we had very good volume coming in from the sellers. That gives me an idea that there's a high possibility that price might continue to drop to the downside. So just there, I decided to make my impulse entry from around that same point, and then we saw a price dropping massively to the downside. So that's how this trade actually played out. I actually made $150 from this beautiful trade here. Yeah, follow for more. Let's go.